Right then, hello and welcome back to Formula 197, continuing on with our arcade extravaganza. We are now on hard difficulty, and we are starting at Suzuka, then going to Buenos Aires in Argentina, Spa in Belgium, Interlagos in Brazil, and finishing off in Jerez in Spain. So yeah, once again, once we take the lead during these races, then we will skip to the end and we'll be moving on. So yeah, we had Benetton last time, and then we're going to be moving on to Sauber, the Red Bull Sauber team. Which is now Audi. Audi is now back in Formula 1. Will that make me want to watch it? No. I'm still not going to watch it because, again, it's just going to be the same teams dominating everything over and over and over again. As it usually is. I mean, if there were... What would make me start watching F1 again is that if the cars were a lot smaller than they are now, and you had, say, 5 or 6 teams that could be in contention to win every single race. But it's usually just down to 2 drivers at the end of the day, which is a little bit boring. Oh well, not to worry. Yeah, they made the cars, what, 140 millimeters shorter or smaller than they have been, but that means nothing in the grand scheme of things. That won't make the racing any more exciting. But we'll see, I could be completely wrong. What they need to do in Formula 1 is bring back the V10 engines, because everyone is, you know, pun intended, screaming to the FIA to bring back the V10 engines, but they're like, no, we want hybrids, even though they don't really do anything. But, oh well. Oh, the drifting mechanic still needs a bit of work. Get around the outside of the Prost. And the McLaren. See, drifting works well going through Spoon, it's just everywhere else I suck at. But again, Suzuka does have that massive shortcut exploit. You can go through the Casio triangle pretty much flat out. Similarly to Hockenheim, with the chicanes there as well. So, yeah, just dip through. Not a problem at all. We're now up into 10th. 4 laps to go. Excuse me. Should have let off the throttle a little bit more than I did. Past the other McLaren, well, almost. Degner 1, Degner 2, flawless. Nah, see, still getting a bit of the grass, you know, I'm still getting used to the whole drifting mechanic. But it still feels very weird because it's like the car is very ass heavy, it wants to go ass first, constantly. And it just feels very unnatural, so it takes a little while to get used to. Time extended. And again, over the Casio triangle. Lovely job. Next is the Jordan, only 5 cars to pass. And then we'll be first, as Scotty would say. Pass a Benetton. And the other Ferrari. That was just the last car. And then we should get the lead by Degner 2, and there we go. That was easy, wasn't it? So, yeah, I will just quickly skip to the end then, like I've done in the previous 2 videos. And I will see you at the end of the first race. Right, through the 130R then for the final time. And of course, the good old Casio triangle, which we straight line. And coming up to lap a couple of cars as well, but Not close enough, sadly. And there we go, race 1 is complete. Now, I'm not sure what to do when we get into the Grand Prix mode when it concerns race length. I'm very tempted to do full race distances, but I don't know if that would be more suited to the later games, or if I'd rather do it on long setting, which is 20 laps per Grand Prix. I don't know. I'll let you all decide what you would rather me do, if you want me to do shorter races or long, which is 20 laps, or full race distances. So, yeah, let me know. Anyway, we get the fastest time on that one, 6:56.2. Moving on to Buenos Aires in Argentina. And we're going to be using the good old Ferrari as well. So you should be able to use the exploit like we did with the first game as well, with Round 2 at Buenos Aires, where we had like that downhill section, which was just like a steep grade drop, which was mostly grass, so we could just skip that and take the lead fairly easily. Here you go then. 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, and I mean, oh, for goodness sake, I hate it when that happens. Oh, gained 1 position. Goodness sake. That still bugs me, where the front wheels are off the ground, you can still turn in the air. Back wheels come off the ground, you can't turn at all. Right, we'll just use the exploit like we did before. Like so. That feels a lot shorter than it used to be. Because you used to have, on the first game, the back straight was massive before you got down to the hairpin, but that felt really, really short. Maybe the track dimensions on the first game weren't exactly quite right. Excuse me. Right away. You can see then the brake discs glowing under heavy braking. Doesn't do anything to the car though. I mean, your brakes don't degrade through the race. Yeah, see, this feels a lot shorter. I could be misremembering. Okay, lap 3. Very short lap times as well, 104 or 105. Into 4th place, 3 cars left to pass. Perfect. One car left, which is gotta be the Rothmans Williams. And it is. Mess that up. Right, so there we go. So I will do the usual, and I will see you for the last portion of the final lap. Right, last portion of the lap. And I was misremembering this part. I was remembering the Argentinian track on Toca World Touring cars, where the back straight is a lot longer. It misses out most of the Grand Prix infield. So, yeah, that was just me being a complete doofus. But anyway, that is race 2 complete. Very short race as well. Almost got it down to under 1 minute lap times, but not quite. Our fastest was 1:01.6. or 1 minute 6, something like that. But regardless, what matters is that we win, and we did. And we lapped a couple of cars as well, which is always welcome. Well done! You placed Foist. Thank you. And we got the fastest time as well, 3:30, or 5:30, sorry. 0.750. Okay, we're going to Spa, Belgium. Spa-Francorchamps, as I like to call it. Or it's not a Spa-Francorchamps. Francorchamps sounds better. It's not, actually, it sounds like a brand of sweet, like, or lolly, like Chupa Chups. I'd like to buy 5 Francorchamps, please. Or maybe they sound like trading cards. Buy the new trading cards, Francorchamps. I don't know. 2, 1, go. Well, that was a great start, I must admit. Right. Eau Rouge. Flat out, going on to the Kemmel Straight. Only in 20th place, we're not doing great. That's alright, more exploits to be had, like here. There's my teammate in the other Prost. McLaren. Arrows. Go through Pouan. Oh, that would have been perfect. If my ass end hadn't gone onto the gravel, that would have been absolutely perfect. And then that part of the track was newly reconfigured for 97. I think it was 97 that part was reconfigured. Can't remember. And of course this is the old style circuit, so you got the bus stop chicane, which we can just fly through. Again, it messed up the hairpin. Got her up into 8th place. Back through Eau Rouge. Straight line that bit as well. Oh, this is a bit worrying because the leaders are nowhere to be seen. Oh yeah, we've got up to 7th place. Just about. And again, straight line the bus stop. Catch up to the Ferrari. Oh, and that was, yeah, completely messed up. This one's been a little bit trickier. I think it's because Spa is, well, on this game, it's quite a flat-out circuit, so you only have a few little chicanes here and there to break things up a little bit. And I think that is messing up the rhythm a little bit because I can't seem to gain on the lead pack. That's a little bit better. Get past the Benetton. Only 3 cars left to pass. Back through Pouhon. There's one of them. Perfect. And again, executed brilliantly. Right, 1 car to pass. That's of course C. Williams. Don't see him going through the bus stop. Yeah, there he is. Blocking his line, but that's absolutely fine. Right, so, well, we did take the lead temporarily. We'll do it again now. So I will see you at the end of the final lap. Right, coming up to the end of the lap, and I will take the bus stop chicane properly this time. There we go. Well, as proper as I can get it. Again, I can't brake, otherwise the car does this, starts drifting all over the place, so I have to let off the throttle, which doesn't always work. But yeah, there we go. That is Spa complete. 3 down and 2 to go. Well, 3 to go, technically, if you want to be scientific about these things. But yeah, 3 wins out of 3. A nice hat-trick. Now move on to Interlagos in Brazil. Well done, I finished first, got the fastest time as well, 7:54 to win 8:35. Which is bloody brilliant. Interlagos then. And we're going to be using the Minardi. Wonderful. Of course, Brazil isn't the first round of the championship as it was in 1995. That has been taken over by Australia, which it has done since 96 onwards. Do you know, I prefer the old calendar that they used to run, where Australia was always starting the season, then you'd finish it Suzuka. I don't like where they finish it Abu Dhabi, because it's Yas Marina, wherever it is. Because it's just a boring circuit. Suzuka was always like, yeah, you know, the end of the season. The race was live on HTV or ITV at 4 o'clock in the morning. That was really, really cool. But, yeah. Too many circuits, I reckon, now. 24 is way too many. If they put the calendar down to what it used to be round about this era, like 16 or 17 rounds in the season, I think that would be absolutely perfect. You would have bigger gaps in between races, so the drivers wouldn't get burnout. The teams wouldn't get burnout, and it'll be more... I don't know, I think the people who watch it would appreciate that more, because it'd be more of a title fight. You know, again, bigger gaps in between races, so you're like more excited about, you know, the next round of the championship. I think 24 rounds is a bit excessive. I mean, you haven't got time to wipe your ass and make it believable. You know, by the time you've finished your meal at a nice swanky restaurant, then you're on a plane again to the next location. It's a bit stupid. Oh, I completely botched that corner. Okay. Short laps at Interlagos. Passy Jordan. Oh my god, yeah, drifting definitely doesn't work around this circuit, I'm sad to say. That's the old water tower. No, I think we can get it down below 1 minute. If again the car doesn't behave. It's better just lift off, I think. There we go, we got the lead. So, yeah, I will do the usual, and I will see you in just a moment. And there we go. Very easy and a very short race as well. Should be able to get it down to below 1 minute this time. 56, 57, 58. There we go. 58 second lap times. Not bad. Got used to it in the end though with the drifting. Most of the corners you didn't really have to drift at all. So just let off the throttle, let the car swing around the corner, and you're absolutely fine. Drifting only really worked around the last corner, or the last sharp left-hander. But there you go. Come on, load already. Haven't got all day. There we go. 519 to a 540, so yeah, there we go. Perfect. Right, the last race then in Jerez in Spain, and we're going to go back to the Jordan Peugeot. I keep forgetting Peugeot was an engine supplier for Jordan. Really unusual. See, that's what we need. We need more car manufacturers to enter engines for the championship. Peugeot, Fiat. We got Ford now supplying the engines to Red Bull. Audi, of course, supplying the engines and the car itself. Lada supplying the engine. That'll be funny. Right, here we go. And Jerez in España. Now, I should know my way around this track, somewhat. I've had enough practice around here on MotoGP. For goodness sake, will you stop doing that? I've got a sharp right-hander. Oh, again, the car just slides way too much. It doesn't behave in a manner which you would think a car would slide. It's like the rear is being pulled backwards mid-slide. Really is annoying. And then the last corner. That was kind of alright-ish. I made up 12 positions then on lap 1. Oh, that was wrong. Yeah, the course was reprofiled somewhat. Especially from what I was racing on MotoGP. That middle sector is completely different from what it was. Get out of the way. See, the AI do still squeeze you onto the side, but they're not nearly half as bad as what they were on the first game. They had no knowledge of anything around them, none of their surroundings at all. So you didn't exist in their peripheral vision. At least here, if you're up alongside, they will keep their line, rather than just barge you onto the grass. Alright, lap 3. Again, short lap times again, 104 or 105 or whatever that was. Previous lap was a 107. And there we go. So not even halfway through the third lap, and we've taken the lead already. So, yep, once again, I will do the usual. And see you at the end. Okay, coming up to the end. Just one corner to go. And that'll be it for hard mode. Well, not technically, but you know what I mean. The main tracks of hard mode are complete. Didn't get it down to under a minute though. 1 minute point 134, I believe, was our fastest lap time. So we came close, but yeah, again, the handling characteristics of the drifting mechanic is very strange. The car doesn't behave as it looks like it should. But, oh well. It doesn't matter. Again, it's only arcade mode. It doesn't make a blind bit of difference. Well done. Thank you very much. Oh, we only had the third fastest time by 2 seconds. Oh well. That means nothing. Superb! You have completed hard levels. Your total time is 31:08.5. You have a new high score. Thank you very much. I hate the fact that they put high score as one word, not high score. Which is what it should be, but oh well. There you go. Can you better your best laps? Probably. So we get bonus. I was reading that then as Sunob. I was like, what the hell is Sunob? But no, it's bonus. So there's of course a return of the Formula 1 track from the first game as well. So yeah, of course we're going back to the Stuart Ford. So yes, the what was it? The Frameout City, the Bizarre Grand Prix circuit in the shape of a Formula 1 car. Yes, it makes a welcome return in F1 97. But of course, it's mirrored once again, so I have to try and reconfigure my brain into working out where I have to go. Yes, welcome back to Frameout City. 2, 1, go! Drafting doesn't really work as well as it should. Oh, yeah, I'm just going to play through the lot of them. Oh, that's a lot sharper than I remember it being. Oh my word, come on, get a move on. There we go. Crashing into my teammate, never a good idea. We're up into 10th anyway, after one lap. It's just getting my bearings on where the track is going. I like how they use the old original Formula 1 logo as well from the first game on the banners. See, drafting doesn't really do anything at all, which is a shame. Alright, at least we're into the top 4. Oh. Okay, that was about 2,000 G-forces my driver just sustained. I think his retinas turned into dust on that one. His bones definitely did. Oh my god. Hitboxes, very weird. I'm hoping that we can get the lead before the start of the 5th lap. Oh, a nice wheel stand. And there we go, take the lead, cool. So, yeah, it's only going to be a lap, but I will see you for the end. And we can wrap up the hard difficulty on arcade mode finally. So, see you in just a moment. And there we go. Hard mode is complete. And we actually almost came to the end of the countdown as well. So we are very lucky to actually get scraped through with that one. But yeah, that is the hard difficulty and arcade mode complete. So now we've got the epic to do. And then we can finally get into the nitty gritty and the meat of the game, which is of course Grand Prix mode. So once again, I'm not sure the race length, if I'm going to set it to long or half distance or full distance. Let me know what you think would be the most wanted. But yeah, there we go then. First across the board, 50 points, 50 points, and 50 points. So next time then, we're going to epic difficulty. We're starting in Melbourne, then going to the A1 ring or Red Bull ring, and then to Monte Carlo. What could be the secret bonus that we can unlock for completing these 3 races? You'll have to wait and see next time. So I'm going to leave it for now. Thank you very much for watching, as always, and I will see you for the final Arcade Championship. So take care, stay safe, and bye for now.